I'm in the middle of getting the third member out right now. We're set up to go for a drag and dry in July in Montana called Big Sky. The 666 is, they sent me an email on it. I think in a day or two I can register for it. However, I don't really want to do it. I thought they were going to start in Missouri and go out west. Instead, it's sticking around my house, going to Chicago, where if I wanted to go there, it's 60 minutes down the road. It's not a place I like to venture, and I don't want to be there with a race car with a trailer on the back cruising around that place. They can keep it. I need some parts to get the turbos on, and that'll be done. I guess I'm going to keep the Holly that's on there and run that for now. I want the Phytech, but I just don't have the money or the time. I'm hustling my ass off now. It was all brakes and lines, and I'm waiting for the hoses to come in I ordered, because I want to replace those before I fill it with fluid, and then we'll bleed it. Hope it stops. You know, get these 410s out of here. The sealant doesn't want to let go for the damn third member. You know, normal stuff. I'll get on it in a minute. Then where else we at? Just so you guys know where I'm at, I'm busting my hump right now. I got some third gen F-body seats. The rails don't fit a G-body, so yeah, there's that. And then I need the seats in to see where I'm gonna put the shifter. That hole's gonna have to come back because I can't get it to. It's like right. I don't know how the stock shifters kind of went straight down to it, I guess. But the stock shifter's broke, or I've just put it back in. I'm not dealing with it. I think I put a video up of how I got the headers in now. I got to order the pipe for the other side. Finish that header up, which ain't gonna take much. And then what I'm doing here is I'm going out to New Vision Garages tomorrow in Iowa, and we are going to go pick up a truck that I personally want. But I'm just going to take two 3-inch pipes, 90 degree, cut them down the center, weld them back together, put the flange on, and connect that here, and then I'm going to make it come off at a 45, and the turbos are going to be right there. So that's it. Quick, fast, and easy. And then get it fired back up and tune it. I ended up with a pinhole in the oil pan. I was going to pull the engine to fix it, but I'm going to wipe it off again, mark it, and hit it with the MIG. Just tap it, see if I can't get it to stop. If it does, then we're good to go. If not, I'm going to drain it. Once I find exactly where it's at, then I'll hit it with brake clean, hit it with a flapper wheel, hit it with brake clean again, dry it, tack it. Hopefully that does it. If not, I'll probably add extra metal with the MIG, and then just weave over it with the TIG and see if that don't get it. But anybody that's ever welded knows about porosity, and when you got a pinhole that's already had oil in it, trying to get that sucker to fold over. I'm not wanting to pull it out. I will if I have to. I got to change the distributor. I need a MSD distributor because I'm going to make the Holly run it now. And then, here's how the fans come out. I still got to wire those in. There's a lot of small stuff to do, but I'm on it. I'm on it now every day. I know I've been real slack on the videos. I come to find out how like the seat rails, G-body rails, are like non-existent, and used ones are expensive, new ones are expensive, and I am just, I'm over it. It's money. I registered the other day for Big Sky, and then New Vision Garage, he'll be in my passenger seat. I'll be with him the month before doing 6 summer, and then a month after we'll be doing 6 Michigan miles in his car. I got a lot of cleaning to do on this car, and I was hoping to at least have the rockers replaced before we do this, but I've got so much money to put into it that I don't have, that it's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna it'll be on the road soon, but nothing's gonna be exactly how I wanted it. But I thought about it. If I didn't get it done now, I was gonna keep dragging my ass on it. So we're here. I had some health issues that kind of guiding all this. I'll tell you about it later, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I've been keeping it kind of a secret. A couple of my family know, a few of my friends. That's it. Other than that, sucker should be ready to go soon. Let me get this third member out. I've been fighting with it. I was in the gym 2 hours this morning, so I'm a little tired. And that damn Permatex, the sealer, does not want to let go against that damn housing, the axle housing. I'll get back under there in a second, and then we'll see what happens. This is your update. I should probably do you guys a video every day, show you where I'm at. There'll be a couple days here and there I'm not doing nothing, like after the day, nothing tomorrow. I'm going to Iowa. I'll be back Sunday probably around noon, maybe 1, and then Monday. Oh, I had to get hold of Cadco. So I got a new hub. I've got a Speedmaster fluid dampener for a big block Chevy. It has to go on backwards, but it's so much thicker than the old stock damper that it I gotta have a bunch of machine work done. The new hub had to be machined anyways because I had to take a bunch off the back because of the gear drives pushing it out. So there's that. When I drop it off at the machine shop, I'll make a video then and then show you what it looks like after. The stock dampener spun on me right after we fired it up because I was like, man, I put the timing light on it for a minute and it wasn't in the same spot. It kept spinning. So it was better just to do that. And I wanted the dampener on there, take some of the harmonics out. It's all been balanced, but you know, it's neutral balance. I know it's a big block Chevy. You're going to say, well, it's external balance. It was. The hub is what's balanced. It's half the hub is thicker than the rest of it. So you pull that hub out, use the Cadco steel hub, good to go. I could have used the hub I had, the stock one, but it's kind of cast iron. I think it's real brittle. I don't want. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one from Cadco. So Cadco hooked me up there. But now I got to hold them again because I need a new front seal because I pulled the seal out. Anyway, like the way it looked in there. I think a couple when I was grinding on something got in there. So I'm just going to replace that and put a new one in. Everything else looks good. We're getting there. I need to make cooler lines yet. Something it's been on the back of my mind. I keep forgetting it ain't on my list neither. But the cooler lines from the trans to the radiator. And don't laugh because I'm out of money. I was going to take the radiator, have it repaired. I've got a quick set two-part syringe style epoxy from JB Weld. It's just for this, and it's just a itty bitty hole in 2 of the fins. It was just one, but when I was crimping down on the first one, I hit the second one because I'm me and that's me shit. I'm just gonna put it right over there, and it is what it is. It's just gotta make 1,200 miles to Montana, then around Montana for a week, and 1,200 miles back, right? And whatever racing I do at Byron, dialing it in before then, but that's in July. I hope I hit some bracket races just to try to get her down a little better. I got a lot of cleaning to do to scale this sucker because it's just nasty under there. It rusted all to hell because the car sat somewhere, who knows, under a tree or something for years. The tires, the MSD digital 4 box that was on it, that stuff was all dated 2003, 2004. So I imagine it was built around 2003, 2004. Somebody raced it for a couple years. And from the look of it, I'm willing to bet they spared no money on this car for the parts I took off that I'm not using from that V6. And they were all top dollar, like that boxes, the MSD boxes, damn $1,000 now. Or like a year ago when I got it, I looked it up. It had a fast EFI system, which I give to my kid. The turbo piping, it had a precision intercooler on it. It was top dollar parts. So I'm betting they did is they put some the GN1 heads on a cam, and then they were huffing and puffing down on it at 30 psi, and that stopped 109 block, and the rods said, "See you later." And I'm betting they chucked a rod through the block by the looks of it. Just with all the parts they got in it, they spared no expense except for the short block. I'm betting. I don't know for sure. It's an assumption, but the way it looks, I've seen it on Grand Nationals before where we thought that stock block. Once you get in the low 11s with them, they start hating life flexing cranks, and you got to support the crank. They used to make a flat girdle for them, but I don't know if they make anymore. I don't have one, so I'm not looking for one. But I digress with that. I don't know if I have the money. We're looking at about 30 days, and I'll have it on the road. Let me get these 410s out of it, get these 275s in, and one more thing done, right? Well, I'll get it out today. I'm getting kind of wore out, cramped up. I think maybe next Monday would be a good day to start slopping the gears around. So look to have the gears in by next week and the axles back in. And I was really fearful that the axles were going to be a 30 or 31 spline like they like the 31 in the Fords. It's 35, so awesome. But it's still a spool, so that's going to be awesome on the street. If you want, like, follow, share, let your buddies know. I'll start making you better videos, and this was just a last minute thought to make this video to get people caught up. It will be on the road soon. I think I'm going to have a nightmare of a time of just dial into this Holley. The Phi-Tech that's on my El Camino, which has got to go up for sale now because I need more money. But that is, I was messing with it yesterday because I had reprogrammed some stuff and it was idling a little funny. I went out there, and because I had run it and then shut it off, it had already relearned and I didn't have to really mess with it. This Holley, on the other hand, it's a doozy. You got to download a program onto a card, then you got to insert the card in. The way you go through it is not the same as the Phi-Tech. You don't even need the manual for it. You can just go through it, start thumbing through it, and you're like, oh, everything's self-explanatory. You do the Holley, you got to go to this section first, and then you got to find what you're looking for. It's a little different. It wouldn't be that hard if I hadn't already done the Phi-Tech, but my mind doesn't really like to wrap itself around new things. So there's that. So I'm not dogging the Holley too bad. I started with the other one, and I like the way that it is, but I'd really like to try the Phi-Tech 4500. I'll get there. I might not. We get this dialed in. I might just do one and done, and this is where I'm at. This was a bucket list thing for me. If we go to this Big Sky, I don't know if they're giving out trophies or not, but I'd like to win a class. I'm going to do my damnedest to win a class. It's 7,000 feet higher than here, too, so I got to keep that in mind with the turbo, so I might got to bring some more springs to give it a little extra oomph to get her to go down the track how I want. But the goal is I wanted to race a car for a year. I would be happy with one drag and drive and a trophy. And then I'd probably I'm going to find a 3800, a T5 or a TR6060. They're the same trans, there's minor differences. The 6060 is stronger. And get that in here and make a daily out of it. I'm not going to turbocharge the 3800. I am going to put an M122 on top and probably put it at 20-25 psi and drive it on the street. It has a wastegate, an internal wastegate. I'll use that and make it do what I want and make it more friendly on the street, because this engine, we're gonna have hell at 12-1 with turbos and everything. It's gonna be awesome. And that was my other hang up with the Holley, is to make it run E85 I have to download programming, and I have to push the programming in. I have to change the parameters, do it. You can do it, so don't think you can't. But the problem is, like for me, I can take the Phi-Tech, I can roll up to a pump, I can change the parameters in utterly 2 minutes, shut the key off, turn the key on, and take right back off. And it just relearns it real quick. The Holley, I have to push a program every time, and I'm just not that comfortable with doing it yet. I'm going to have to be, because I'm going to run E85 when I can. I don't know how the self-learn is on the Holley, but it's going to be a learning curve. Like I said, I'm not dogging the Holley. It seems like it's great. It's just the way I have to go about doing stuff. And Holley says that they don't recommend you run E85 in their throttle bodies. It voids your warranty, but this one's old enough there's no warranty know-how. One thing that I was curious about was, do I need to open this up? And I got to do more research on it first before I run E85. Do I need to change all the O-rings? Because I think they're just EV1 injectors. And put all the O-rings that are alcohol tolerant in it, which the ones that are in there might already be, because you get gas from the pump, it all has that in there. Uh, Anyone else talk to you about real quick? I've been in the zone for a week now, and I'm on it. The car's just been sitting for the most part for months. I've come out here and I've dabbled in a couple things, but we're getting there done now. I have to have it done. I am not losing out on the $470 I put on this race. So, what if anybody does side bets? We'll see. Like, share, subscribe, do your thing, do the internet thing.